What's up, soil brothers and soil sisters? Hey, it is 3 months now since we released one of our very first videos about our ice cream banana. Well, bananas usually take anywhere from 70, 90 days, depending on your weather, location, to get to where they need to be for you to be able to eat them. Okay, it has been 90 days, but our weather hadn't been consistently the way it needed to be for them to get all the way to where I want them to be. All right, so you may not be able to tell by the weather today that it had been conducive. Yeah, I got on short sleeve shorts, I got on my flip flops, but late nights been getting down to the 40s, 39, 40s. So, as you know, weather needs to stay nighttime temperatures at least 50 or above for your banana plants to continue to do what they need to do. All right, so we had got below that, and the days have been so warm that I've been trying to leave them on there, hoping that we will get a nice little boost. But it hadn't happened. But bananas are looking great now. Okay, they are nice and plump. They hadn't turned yellow on the tree, which is the only problem, but not a problem because they're gonna taste excellent anyway. All right. Since I shot that video, I have had at least 4 more bananas bloom. Okay, so I know I'm not going to be able to enjoy them, but I'm happy anyway because I love to see my banana plants grow and produce flowers. And I have no doubt that my plants are healthy enough to where they will do it again next year. I just got to wonder when. Is it going to be earlier in the season, mid-season, or in the end, to where it's going to be dicey or whether or not I'm going to get to eat them again. Either way, I'm happy. It's the love of growing this particular plant. Today, we are going to harvest a bunch of bananas that you actually saw 3 months ago just blooming. So stay tuned so y'all can see exactly how we do this. All right, let me show you some things. All right, guys, this is a head of bananas that it just came out recently. It is beautiful and it is massive. It's more than likely gonna be more bananas than what I had on my previous bunch. Okay. And from what I could see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I could see 12 hands, and they're not finished yet. 12 hands, and it's generally around 16 fingers per hand. So that's so far. So I'm excited about that. Even though I'm not going to be able to eat them, I am excited to see them grow so well. And that has a lot to do with me treating them the way they need to be treated for them to produce the optimal amount of bananas. All right guys, as y'all can see, I have a pretty big mat of ice cream bananas. Okay, I'm gonna transplant some of these pups to other locations in the yard that will be conducive to growing these bananas, just to have more opportunity to get fruit. All right, so little things you should know if you ever decide to get some bananas off of a friend. First of all, note if you actually get a pup from somebody and they have issues or bugs in their soil, you can transplant those from their yard to your yard. Know that. So a lot of people, some people will get tissue cultured bananas. Okay, you could do that, not a problem, but when you get tissue cultured bananas, no, they are a lot more delicate, so you have a lot more of a chance of losing that plant. So you must be careful when growing. They will grow a lot slower than they would if you got a pup. So where you may get bananas probably the year after you buy a pup, tissue culture is probably going to take a couple more years. Okay, but it is safer if you concerned about transplanting something from somebody else's property onto yours. Two, you know, if you get a pup, you know, like I said, you can get bananas really quick. They're pretty hardy. It's kind of hard to hurt them, but there are different kind of pups. You may come out and you see a pup and you see these leaves, you know, wow, okay, that's a good pup. You know, that's what you're thinking, that's a good pup because it's got these nice big leaves on it. Okay, not a problem with that. Your only issue will be it's not the best option when you actually picking a pup for propagating or growing bananas. Okay, so know that this particular plant, this particular pup, this one right here with these nice fat leaves, are not the best, because what they'll do, they will produce bananas, but they will not produce as many bananas and be as hardy of a plant as this one. Now you see this pup, okay, like wow, okay, it's a nice looking pup, but look how thin the leaves are. Like, I think the one with the big fat leaves would be better. All right, no, this is the perfect pup. All right, because what it is, they call them sword suckers, and the ones with the big leaves, they call them water suckers. All right, if you look down at the base of this plant, you'll pretty much see that sword sucker is going directly off the rhizome of the mother plant. So there's not very much space. That's because this particular plant is living directly off the mother plant. If I was to dig this plant up, there would be very little roots, if any, because it don't need roots. It's feeding directly off the rhizome of the mother. So the crumb on the bottom of this particular pup will be huge. I dig it up, it'll be a big ball at the bottom of this. And that's where all the energy is stored in the plant. So when this plant grows and becomes fully grown, it'll have a lot more energy to produce a lot more bananas. A lot stronger tree and a lot more bananas. Alright guys, here is the bunch of bananas that we'll be removing today. Alright, like I said, if you saw the first video, they were just blooming. Now, if you see them now, they're nice and fat. Of course, they could be fatter, but that is fine. They will do great. They will taste great, no doubtably. I have cut them off like this before, and I actually didn't taste a difference from when I left them on the tree all the way till they turn yellow. Okay, so I'm sure there's a certain time frame they must be on the tree before you can actually do that, but yet I take them off usually before they turn yellow and let them ripen so I can eat all of them, you know. So if I can get a hand off at a time, get it ripen, I can eat that hand, then remove another one. Once I remove this whole stalk from this tree, all of these bananas will begin to turn ripen really quick. So I will have to make use of them pretty quick. And we got close to 200 bananas, and you know, that's not gonna be hard because I got neighbors, I got family, and plus we can actually dehydrate some or freeze some for smoothies. So it's not a hard thing to do, but I love just sitting back and eating bananas just the way they are. So let's get to it. All right, fam, as you can see, this tree is every bit of 25 foot tall. Okay, there's no way that you can actually reach up there and cut this stalk off. So we're gonna show you a method on how to get them down safely. All right, fam, the best way to do it is you're gonna have to chop into the stalk, which won't be a problem because you're gonna end up chopping the stalk down anyway, because once it's produced fruit, it is done. All right, there's nothing else this plant would do besides go back into the mat and feed the rest of the pups. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna chop, and it's kind of, you don't want to go all the way through, come around here. And that came down a lot faster than I thought, but that is the basic idea on getting your bananas down. Alright, so what we do from here, basically, stop right there. Now you have your very heavy hand of ice cream banana down off the tree. Right. So here we go, guys. 3 months of waiting. My favorite banana is now available for us to enjoy. Yay! The great thing we had just realized is that our chickens and our rabbits love banana plants, love banana leaves, the stems. So while they're still green, there's a lot we can use this for. And what they don't eat is good compost. All right, so basically all you need to do, chop it up. You beat this.
Y'all didn't know that was Jason's cousin.
All right, guys. If you can see, the banana leaves wraps all the way around this solid looking piece. That is the stem. It comes all the way from the bottom, all the way up through the center of the plant, and that is what your banana plant, your bananas hang off of. All right, that's where your flower come out of, and your fruit.
Chop and drop.
If you need a good idea exactly how long these leaves are, I'm almost 6 foot. This is every bit of 8 foot long leaf, and it's probably not the longest ones we got. That one probably just might be longer than that one. So these things are humongous. Very beautiful, very big,
And it's just as wide as you. So it's not a thin. Yep.
Now, I'm a pretty big guy.
Just a little bit.
All right, guys, this is our end product. All right, 3 months since it bloomed. I get a bloom or two every year, so I'm always excited because I love these ice cream bananas. They are so sweet. They are so good. The texture is a little different than your average banana. They got a little more chew to them, but man, it is amazing. And I'm always excited to see them bloom, and I'm excited to eat them. All right, so this is what we got. I'm guessing 60 pounds, if not more. Just I'm say about 60. And I'm a pretty good judge of character when it comes to weight. I lift enough of it. So they are beautiful, and I can't wait to tear into them. So like, share, subscribe, stay posted on what we got going on the homestead. Peace.